Hello, beautiful people. What's up? Second take. Had the nice little drones hack into my phone and try to activate the Wi-Fi and shut down my video recording. I love when they do that. It's so freaking annoying. The NSA, CIA, artificial intelligence gang stalking algorithms that they have in MAVs, that's mini aerial vehicles, that means fake birds filled with programmable black goo. Guys, you need to quit sending them at me because they're being tracked back to whoever's making them, and they're just I don't know, I can't really say what's happening to the guys, but they're Satanists. And the people that don't like Satanists, well, let's put up a scenario. Here's a guy that doesn't like Satanists, and Satanists just can't leave alone because they killed his cousin Michael Jackson and his grandmother with the same doctor from Texas, and they spent a crap load of money to have it done secretly so nobody can be traced back to the Queen of England and Obama and the Masonic organization and Sony for Michael Jackson's death. So here I am, in Canada. I claimed refugee asylum from the United States because I got sick of being targeted secretly and covertly by black ops agents. Now, how am I supposed to stand in front of a Canadian authorities that are so dumbed down and ignorant where they go home and watch TV and think the Queen of England is the greatest shit since ice cream? Huh? How am I supposed to go in front of them and say my American government spends billions of dollars to keep covert soft killing quiet, to keep the torturing that they've done to women and kids quiet, to make sure that they supply worldwide Masonic organizations with children and women? How am I supposed to go in front of them and tell them intel organizations all over the world, including your own, including the United States, all are in collaboration with keeping this secret, that these pedophiles just kill outrageous amounts of kids and women? And it has increased since 9/11, since the fake war that my government started on itself to start attacking everybody. And then Canada thinks America is just one of the safest places on earth, and they let Americans just drive through across the border like it's nothing. I mean, how many CIA Masonic death agents drive through that border every day and collaborate with the Freemasons over here? How many have done that to just destabilize me, U.S. government? Because I won't shut up? Because you want me to kill over and die because you got away with another murder of another superstar like Prince recently? If you don't know about that, well, the DEA went to talk to the doctors that gave Prince his last batch of medicine, and the firm is not there. The doctor's not there. Whole thing closed. But in Canada, they say Prince died of a drug overdose on the news. Yeah. This is what they said on the news in Canada. But in the United States, because I follow news, that's what really happened. So this is how the BBC and the Queen of England just keep lying to everybody because they're habitual pedophiles. Obama, biggest human trafficker in the world. How? Because he's gay. And that's a man that took the place of the first lady, and Joan Rivers comes out and says it, and she's assassinated. She's dead 2 weeks later after she came out on TV and said Obama's gay, and that's a transvestite. R.I.P. Joan Rivers. She was my friend over Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg had her snuffed out too, because when I was friends with her, her celebrity friends page that I was part of becomes a one of those pages, normal pages. It's not an account. They forced her to do that, and then she ends up dead. Yeah, I was friends with Joan Rivers on Facebook. So everybody that was friends with Joan Rivers on her personal page, when they forced her page into a celebrity page, then she died. Well, they did the same thing to me for my page from Romania. Zuckerberg took all my emails, took everything, and forced it to become a celebrity page and didn't give me shit. And so I guess I was supposed to die, right? Is that how Facebook like kills off celebrities? Turns their personal account into a celebrity page? Huh. So am I a celebrity? How am I a celebrity? Facebook. Or is it just that you spend so much money stalking me and my friends that you had to cover your tracks with, destroying all my information from Romania, which you closed that account, Zucker, nerd, Nazi, and it took me almost 3 years to get that account back because it had an email from an MI5 agent that was trying to help me. And she told me to go to Canada because she sent an SOS to Canada, the Romanian consulate, to help me because human traffickers would not stop trying to kill me. And so Zuckerberg makes that email disappear. And then Zuckerberg gets Laurel Aston's human trafficking Facebook page that I started for her shut down because her pedophile Stephen Binion, stalker, won't leave her alone because he's ex-CIA Nazi too. Laurel Aston, I lived with her in Mexico. I lived with her in the United States. I got her out of New York, CIA goat house. I can testify to everything that they did to her. And she's in Mexico, trapped like a slave, having nothing. So the CIA and NSA come in. They put us in jail for 3 months and acted like they didn't know who she was. They ran her fingerprints like 6 times, over 6 times. They act like they didn't know who she was. So I can testify to this. So I have to come to Canada and bullshit in front of some bullshit judges that don't know anything, that are probably more than likely Freemasons that answer to the Queen of England, which the Queen of England doesn't want this to come out because she needs her steady supply of children to kill, to rape. They all do. Worldwide. Freemasons. Sworn to Satan. What do you think they do? So I'm the #1 advocate for speaking about them, even if 2 people just watch my videos, which they don't. So, here's some financial facts. Queen of England. Evelyn Rothschild's her financial advisor, owns the Federal Reserve, which the Federal Reserve owns the IRS. The IRS is responsible for bankrupting the United States and stealing tons and tons and tons and tons of money from the United States illegally along with its citizens because there is no law that says you should pay taxes on your work in the United States. Fact. The IRS enforces it like a mafia, which they are, that works for the Rothschilds, that own Paris, that put Paris in the shitter. They put the world in the shitter because they say there's no money, because they're hoarding it all. So all you people out there starving and don't have whatever you think you deserve and even more, you can thank them. So these are facts, whether you like it or not. The Americas. There was the first Americas, which was when the world was one, Asia, Africa, the Americas. And then there were the Americas, which was mapped out by the Aboriginals. And then the Europeans came and said, hey, we want a piece of America. We're going to put you under British rule, savages. And they formed America, the United States Corporation, which Obama sits at the head of. These are financial facts that I'm going to have to, I guess, maybe explain to some Canadian judges that want to bullshit and act like they're not Freemasons sworn to protect Obama and the Queen of England and the pedophile organization that rape kids and sacrifice kids. So I don't know if I'm going to go before them because the Aboriginals are more than likely probably going after my money, and all of them in the United States and the UK, because I'm actually sovereign Aboriginal and I sent them all my information to recognize that status. So now the Freemasons are really upset because that was the very, very, very last thing they ever wanted done, because that gives the Aboriginal authorities to go after my money, Queenie, And I call her Queenie because she's a distant cousin. I'm related to her through slave blood because they couldn't keep their hands off the chocolate, or Aboriginal chocolate, should I say. So now they're upset about it because the truth's coming out. And what can they say, eh? So anyway, I'm C.I.A. Thank you for your time. Watch the videos that I put up today. Got a long day, a lot of walking. This is Erie. It's beautiful, isn't it? That's fucking Buffalo. Hey, C.I.A., fuck you. So anyway, welcome to Canada. I'm C.I.A. Just keeping it real. Hey, and C.I.A., can you quit paying people? MI5, MI6, NSA, DOC. Can you quit paying Masons to stalk me, try to figure out what I'm doing and what I'm thinking and who I'm talking to and who I'm collaborating with? I mean, the shit is like so psychotic, it's insane. You have no idea about their network of, I want to know what he's doing. What's he doing? Because they don't have fucking lives. I mean, killing kids and stalking people, is that a life? Have a good day. Walk in the light. Stay educated. Welcome to Erie, Canada. It's kind of appropriate, huh? Erie story, huh? But these are facts. Peace.